California's journey to becoming part of the United States is a tale woven with political intrigue, military action, economic opportunity, and the aspirations of a growing nation. The story begins long before its annexation by the United States, rooted in its indigenous history and the era of Spanish and Mexican rule. Long before European explorers arrived, California was home to a diverse array of Native American tribes. These indigenous peoples had lived on the land for thousands of years, developing rich cultures and complex societies. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for new update. However, their way of life was disrupted when Spanish explorers arrived in the 16th century. California became part of Spain's colonial empire, with missions, presidios, and settlements established to extend Spanish influence and convert indigenous peoples to Christianity. When Mexico won its independence from Spain in 1821, California became a Mexican territory, but its vast land and sparse population made it difficult to govern effectively. By the 1942, the United States had begun to expand westward under the concept of manifest destiny, the belief that the United States was destined to expand across the North American continent. The fertile lands and strategic location of California made it a prime target for American settlers and the U.S. government. At the same time, American pioneers and traders were already making their way into the region, drawn by its resources and opportunities. Tensions between the United States and Mexico over territorial boundaries and claims eventually culminated in the Mexican-American War, which began in 1846. During the conflict, American forces moved into California, encountering little organized resistance. The region was sparsely populated, and many of the Mexican rancheros and settlers were indifferent or even supportive of American rule. In 1846, a group of American settlers declared independence from Mexico and established the short-lived California Republic, also known as the Bear Flag Republic. Although this republic lasted only a few months, it symbolized the growing American influence in the region. The war between Mexico and the United States ended in 1848 with the signing of the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. Under the terms of the treaty, Mexico ceded a vast amount of territory to the United States, including present-day California, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, and parts of Colorado and Wyoming. In exchange, the United States paid Mexico $15 million and assumed $3.25 million in claims by American citizens against the Mexican government. This acquisition, known as the Mexican Cession, marked a turning point in the expansion of the United States. The rapid growth of California's population and economy underscored the need for formal governance. In 1849, Californians held a constitutional convention to draft a state constitution. The document was notable for its progressive elements, such as banning slavery and ensuring property rights for women. This anti-slavery stance was significant because it positioned California as a free state in the deeply divided United States, where debates over slavery were intensifying. On September 9, 1850, California was officially admitted to the Union as the 31st state under the Compromise of 1850. This compromise was a series of measures designed to balance the interests of free and slave states and maintain peace between North and South. California's admission as a free state was a victory for abolitionists, but also contributed to the growing tensions that would eventually lead to the Civil War. California's statehood marked the beginning of a new era for the region. It became a key player in the economic, political, and cultural development of the United States. The gold rush had already demonstrated California's economic potential, but its agricultural and industrial resources would continue to shape its identity. Over time, California evolved into a hub of innovation, creativity, and opportunity, attracting people from all walks of life. The story of California's integration into the United States is also a story of transformation. From a sparsely populated frontier under Spanish and Mexican rule to a booming state at the forefront of the nation's development, California's journey reflects the complexities of American expansion and the interplay of diverse cultures and histories. The payment of $15 million and the subsequent events that unfolded show the intersection of diplomacy, conflict, and the human spirit in shaping the course of history.